De verdad que no pensaba que caerías.
Olas. Muy buenas noches. Ya hemos hecho un poquito el chorra aquí con la cancioncita. Vamos a ir cargando esto otro. Es una putada eso que estás contando de las 40.000. Bueno, aquí ya veis que me gusta hacer un poquito el chorra de vez en cuando y poner aquí a bailar al muñequito. A ver, me acaba de dar un fallo el juego y no sé por qué, así que tengo que lanzarlo de nuevo. Pues voy a aprovechar para ir calibrando de nuevo la cámara. La coloco en su sitio, miro al frente, le doy a calibrar y ahora. Otro problema que ha dado. No me fastidies que vamos a tener problemas con el juego y no vamos a poderlo terminar. O eso me va a tocar reiniciar como ayer. No, que me está diciendo que ha habido algún problema, que se ha cerrado el programa. Y, vale, se me ha cargado en una pequeña pantalla. Así que vamos a ver si le puedo cambiar las opciones de nuevo. Y por lo que parece me lo ha puesto en inglés. Y se me han acabado las pilas del mando. ¿Algo más que me vaya a fallar? Pues me parece a mí que si tengo que utilizar un cable, voy a tener que utilizar el que tengo conectado a la cámara. Así que dadme un momento que desactivo todo esto. Fuera cámara, deshabilitamos cámara virtual, desactivo DroidCam, lo desactivo en el móvil, el móvil a su sitio, cambio de sitio el cable. Dadme un momento que se ha desconfigurado también el idioma. Español. Podemos reanudar. Yo os aviso, yo de vigía no valgo porque tengo vértigo. Así que a la cofa se va a subir otro.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Y lo que supongo es que tampoco me dejaréis ser timonel. Muy buenas, Sailor.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
The oldest problem there is,
He'll
what
be
to do
back
about
in
the
a
old
moment.
lady.
Sit tight.
No good to me.
Size 11s.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Don't think this is anything. Help me out.
Ask him some questions. Keep it simple. I'll do the rest.
¿Te refieres al juego? ¿Te refieres al juego? Vale, la misión actual es que han asesinado a una mujer que iba en un coche haciendo con un accidente. Espera, ¿era esta o era la otra? Espérate, ya me he despistado. Ya me he despistado yo. ¿Era esta la del accidente o era la misión anterior? Sí, creo que esa era la anterior. Vale, pues esta es un cadáver que han encontrado muerto, como la mayoría de los cadáveres, por no decir todos, con unas pintadas en la parte del vientre y huellas de que le han quitado un anillo. Entonces, hemos descubierto que esta mujer tenía un amante y bueno, pues estamos viendo a ver quién la ha matado.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
We know that she drinks, Jacob. Drunks have regular haunts, places they feel relaxed.
Celine did most of her drinking at home. She didn't have many friends left. Not many alcoholics do. Not real friends, anyway.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob? It isn't looking good for you.
That nosy bitch from next door, Jenny Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
Pensaba que me iba a dar para decirle aquí esto. Es que además eso ya lo sabía. Estoy tonto.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
Did a neighbor see you? Did you talk to anyone? You need an alibi, Jacob.
I don't have one. I was here. I listened to Amos and Andy on the radio, and then I went to bed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay. Let's just do that. Where's this bunker?
¿Por qué no me coge el mando? No me responde al mando. Ahora sí que lo acabo de desenchufar y lo he vuelto a enchufar.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get...
You're off.
What?
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Vale, ¿a dónde vamos ahora? ¿Al apartamento o a la comisaría? ¿Todos de acuerdo? Pues venga, al apartamento. Bueno, está bastante cerca.
What do you think?
Let's follow Jacob back to the station. Something about getting jugged with the itchy to lock him up.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get. Pick a right. You're taking the next left. Stop just ahead.
His mother would be proud of him catching all those criminals.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Cuarta planta, un poquito arriba.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Bueno, 4 pisos es asequible. Yo que trabajo en un piso 22, eso sí que tiene que ser una pesadez. Menos mal que no me ha tocado subirlos nunca. Me ha tocado bajar las 22 plantas en un simulacro. Pero no me ha tocado subirlas. Vale, una pistola, pero no encuentra ningún tipo de pista por aquí.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed. Carruthers could match the color and brand of the body.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there. You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive.
¿Le hemos perdido? Le hemos perdido.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna hang around.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Down, get down.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand.
Bueno, 18 de 19 pistas. Y 4 de 7 preguntas. Pues ha estado muy flojo. Y daños a vehículos solo 1500. Lo que suelo decir, a mí el sueldo de este policía me sale a pagar.
To cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Y la canción esa del club me estaba recordando a la del juego de la de las sombras, a la del Contrast.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Isn't that the cop who won a medal and is solving all the cases?
Only if I guarantee he walks.
He's only a writer, so he can't really help me.
Sam Violentin, que diría alguna influencer feminista que conozco. Vamos.
I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go. You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
And no assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. We might get along after all. Keep on going through here.
AGPL 20 Central Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun on Grand between 4th and 5th. Any Central Unit identify.
Turn left at this one here. Take the next right.
El compi es de los que no me llevaría yo a tomar algo de después del trabajo.
Go right. Turn left here.
A ver. Right or left?
Just go easy, Phelps. You don't need to turn here.
Ese buzón se ha salvado por los pelos.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do.
Y muy buenas, Baja Mamut, que no te he saludado.
I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter.
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Otra vez el mando no
I was
responde.
first on scene.
Desconecto y vuelvo a conectar.
All these cops. It's got to be something big, right?
So hey, what's going on over there?
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Ah, esto es una prueba, así que para el bolsillo.
Officer Gonzalez, badge 994. Victim a white female Jane Doe on Hill Street. Possible ID of Deidre Mahler. Can you run through the name and details?
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Reported by who?
Pues no, no tiene marcas.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand.
Thanks very much for your
A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Signature mark is very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Esos cuadritos que están apareciendo ahí quedan bastante mal.
Detectives.
Es lo que tiene un
RNI says that
juego
Deidre
viejo.
Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
A ver, si me sale ya la lupa. Nada más por aquí, por lo que parece. No hay música.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad he wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
So, hey, what's going on over there?
All these cars. It's got to be something big, right?
Still might be some play in the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps? Take the next left.
This officer needs help. Bank of America 7th.
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it! Up ahead, you make a right. Okay, at the next corner, go right. It's left at the next intersection. You're making a right at the next intersection. You're taking the next left. Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. Go right through here. Straight ahead. Keep on going. Attaboy, up there you go right now.
Get me out of here.
I think the power's gone to your head, Phelps.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
A ver la que le suelta el compañero.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Eso sí, estos, lo de la orden de registro se lo pasan por el forro de los.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
¿Y ahí qué puñetas pone? No te olvides, el cumpleaños de mamá es el 16. Un vaso es un vaso, un plato es un plato, pero esto no es una pista.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
El mismo que faltaba porque lo dice él.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Zapatos, dos, uno de cada pie.
Size 8s. I doubt it.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
¿Cómo la veis? Aleja un poco la mirada, pero no parece que sea mentira del todo. Lo voy a poner en duda.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
No desvía la mirada, vamos a decir que
I
es
know it's
verdad.
painful, Michelle. But this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, the yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Desvía los ojos a un lado y a otro. Vamos a decir que es mentira.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady.
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that.
No. Voy a retirar la
You're off
acusación.
the hook, for now.
Vamos a ponerlo
They
en
weren't
duda.
happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
Pues
We
si
have
nos
some
dices la
questions that we
película,
would like to ask you.
alguna de las que haya salido este actor.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Y el mando ya no me está respondiendo de nuevo. Dadme un momentito que voy a ver si puedo coger unas pilas por ahí. Ahora vuelvo. Vale, ya están las pilas en el mando. Y parece que responde.
That's it? There's gotta be more.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Aquí me está mintiendo. Porque me ha dicho un 43 y era un 41. Lo que había. Desvía la mirada hacia un lado. Y se mueve adelante y atrás.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
A ver. ¿Duda o verdad? Vamos a decir duda.
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Vale, esta era verdad.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Esto concuerda. Así que vamos a decir que es verdad.
Was your wife unreliable?
No.
Raro.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
¿Esto es duda o mentira? Vale, pone los mismos gestos que cuando mentía.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello?
Detective!
Uy, la vecina Cotilla.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
There he is, officer.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Y si tiene ahí una pala, ¿por qué la dejo tirada? Vamos a ver si hay algo más por aquí. No, no tiene pinta. Y se me aparece aquí un teléfono. Es que seguramente haya que llamar a alguien.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K.
No, no le puedo coger el teléfono.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Tenemos dos opciones, ir al depósito e ir al Instituto Belmont. Aunque aquí nos ha puesto una interrogación. Entonces ahí tiene pinta de que no vamos a encontrar nada. Ah, vale. Vale, pues entonces vamos a salir. Vale, ahí estaba la cabina.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Vale, ¿a dónde vamos? Ahora que ya tenemos la dirección. ¿Instituto o el depósito? Vamos a echarle un vistacito al mapa. Entonces, hacia atrás, bajar hasta el parque y luego a la derecha.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one besides. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School.
But Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
La proporción entre monstruos y buenos sujetos es de 1 a 1.000.000.
Muy buenas, Marinka y compañía. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal ha ido el stream? Bienvenidos. Estabas dibujando hoy también, ¿verdad? Pues hoy tirando a torpe, así que...
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in. Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown.
Muchas gracias. Y buen provecho.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Me llama mucho la atención que el bot lea eso como un
What time did you
emoticono.
see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help. Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Esto tiene muy mala pinta. Yo creo que el marido es un poco sospechoso. Y cuando digo un poco me quedo corto.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Isn't that the cops who won a medal in solving all the cases?
Nos vamos al depósito primero.
I think we
Y
should
luego a
lay
la
it on
comisaría,
him.
¿no?
He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way. You're making a right at the next intersection.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Muller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Mulder. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont. Attaboy, up there you go right now.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk?
Ya te digo.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 and shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3, identify.
Straight through the next intersection. Just ignore this turn. Through this intersection. Straight on. We're going straight here. You need to turn left at the next junction. Keep on going. Don't turn here. Up ahead, you make a right. It's left at the next intersection.
Ver qué es lo que pone el cartel. Venid a mí todos los que... y el resto no he leído. Todos los que llevéis una carga y os daré descanso.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming. Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Esta tiene toda la pinta. Esta no.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Bueno, pues ahora sí nos vamos a la comisaría. Y la comisaría está bastante cerca. Delante, derecha, seguir recto. Y luego a la derecha de nuevo.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print. You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Vale, a por gol vamos.
Really come through?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Se mueve bastante, brazos cruzados. ¿Usa la fuerza en el sentido de Star Wars o en el sentido de meterle de hostias hasta que confiese? Nah, venga, ¿qué le digo? ¿Verdad, duda o mentira? Voy a ponerlo en duda.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Mala pinta.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Vamos a decir que esto es verdad porque no gesticula ni nada.
A boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping, am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Aquí la duda la tengo yo. No sé si usarlo de la intuición. Mira, ¿la usamos? Pues venga. Eliminamos una respuesta. Y tenemos verdad o duda. Que eran las dos que dudaba. Vamos a ponerlo en duda.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
¿Qué hacemos? ¿La acusamos o la dejamos? Porque me ha marcado como verdad lo último que me ha dicho. Pues dejamos el
You're as good as
interrogatorio.
done, Mr. Rooney. All it will take now is some paperwork.
For my money, Hugo Muller's the #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
Y la sala de interrogatorio 2 está ¿dónde?
I want to put him down in 1 round.
Are we going to the Mocambo this Friday?
beat her up so bad. I found him. I turned the favor.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
No gesticula mucho, pero tampoco se está quieto, así que lo voy a poner en duda.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Mal, muy mal.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Vamos a decir que es
Do you know
verdad.
anything about braided ropes?
Some. They're mainly used for mooring lines, hawsers, you know, that kind of stuff. We don't have much use for them in the machine shop. We use chain hoists.
Mal.
We found your
Seguimos
wife's
mal.
car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, blood-stained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
¿Duda o mentira? Voy a decir.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
¿Le acusamos?
Hugo Mueller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police
Pues no era.
work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Parece que lo de la navaja de Occam no funcionó.
We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Belt, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマン、何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Pues me parece a mí que al pecador este le vamos a atrapar mañana. Que ya son pasadas las 3. Y ya no son horas de seguir aquí jugando. En fin. Pues nada, muchísimas gracias como siempre. Por venir, por la raid.
No tenéis que hacerlo.
Por las suscripciones. Y por la paciencia que habéis tenido con todos los problemas técnicos. Venga, muchísimas gracias